You know what I can't believe is that most of the time it wants to redo this again, like it didn't already have the game, but it's okay. And anyway, hey guys, my name is Brian Barnett Getcha here, and welcome back, folks, one and all, to Final Fantasy IV. And on the last episode, or Final Fantasy IV Advanced, anyway, in the last episode, we took care of this and that, and we took care of the boss and equipment. Everything should be off of Tela right now because of reasons coming up. So this is it. So, and usually I like to wait until Era was doing that, but now that I've actually got everything slotted for Monday, and then I've got so much on my plate, I'm just going to start continuing on to do this. So, yeah. So there might be more of ultimately Final Fantasy VII videos, and well, not only that, but because it's a long game, it's going to be even a longer playthrough because of how much time I'm putting into them. I'll talk about it in an update video. Anyway, let's get done with it. And there it is. And there it is. Okay. So, that is it. So, this is the end of the line for that. Oh, this guy. We fought you already. Nicely done. So, anyway, I'm gonna continue on after this. So, Damcyan Castle. He has nothing to say. So, what you want to do? I believe there are two places we actually want to go before we go up. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, we could have gone this way anyway, but okay, maybe I'm thinking about another version. I can't see who goes there. Don't let them take the treasure. And of course. So what we want to do, actually, is we want to come in here. Obtain crossbow. Feathered cap. Ruby ring. And there's supposed to be some more treasure, but I don't know. Dungeon basement. Okay, this is not what I meant. But either way, doesn't really matter. We found it. That's for later. Again, we're going to have to be giving up quite a bit. And again, I don't know why the cheat codes aren't working, but it doesn't really matter. I wasn't going to cheat in this game anyway. There's literally no point. Ooh, holy hero. Did I get everything out of this one? Yeah, I did. Okay, doesn't seem to be anything else here. Speaking of castles, there's a castle we have to go backtrack to eventually at some point. But right now, we can't do anything with it. Look at all that fire and devastation here. So if you're really careful and you don't, if you do it right, you won't exit the town. Because otherwise, if you do, you'll miss it. That's another thing I forgot to point out. Has nothing to say. Yeah, there's supposed to be something over here, but there's not. So yeah, pretty much later on, not to spoil anything, but story-wise line, well, they stole the crystal. Yeah. That bombardment was too much. They pretty much, this place gets restored. Completely different. I'm just going to tell you that right now. As to what it looks like, I won't tell you that because even I don't remember that. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you, which I don't. Obtained tent. They stole all the treasure too. The healing pods upstairs. I must. The environment was too much. Yep, certainly was, wasn't it? So, third floor. And we have no control over this. Is that? It is! Hannah! You're that bard! Hannah went away with... Run away because of your treachery! Don't do anything here. There's two reasons why we didn't let him do this. You spoony bard! No, wait! Says Barb. Die! But please listen. Shut up! Forgive me, please. Oh, this is sad. Even if it would be worse if we let him have his equipment. So, I mean, not that we took away his spells, so, and he doesn't use his spells. I think just one version he might, but, whatever. Take this! Oh. Ag. Hannah. Spider, stop. Oh, Anna, I'm so glad to see you again. Father, Edward is the Prince of Damsion. Forgive me, Father, for running away, but I love Edward. Still, I knew I couldn't find happiness without your consent. I was on my way home when we were attacked by Baron's Red Wings, led by Gobaz. I've never heard of Gobaz before. Who is Gobaz? I don't know. All I know is that his powers were beyond words. But why did they attack Damsion? They wanted the crystal and they spared no one to get it. My mother, my father, even Anna shielded me from their arrows. Oh. You love him enough to give up your own life? Father, forgive me. I love you. Aw. Anna. Don't be saying that name. I think I'm going to name that to Marie. Marie. Damn you, Gomez. Haven't you, Gomez? Who is that monster anyway? What do you know about him? He kept a parent one day and became the new leader. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be doing that. It just sound like I'm making fun of him. And became the new leader of the Red Wings. It sounds so weird when I'm trying to say it because it's a weird sob. He pleads them in their mission to plunder the crystals. Stop your simpering. I mean, you're whimpering. That's what you're supposed to say anyway. Stop your whimpering. That won't bring Marie back. Gomez, a baron. I shall take his life with my own two hands. Keep that in mind for later. Della, wait. You can't possibly go alone. And of course, he slaps his aside or whatever it is. I will kill Gomez on my own. I don't need your help. I don't need anyone's help. Yep. Tella has left the party. So at this point, if you didn't take his weapons, you would have missed out. And there's another reason for it because, Anyway, always take their weapons away. Marie, sob, hoo, boo. Okay, that's enough of that junk. There's also treasures upstairs, but we weren't gonna get them anyway because I took that. They destroyed everything. Stop crying. You're a grown up. You're not supposed to cry. Actually, they do. I lost my mom, but I'm not gonna cry anymore. Lydia. Aw. I don't care. Leave me alone. I'm staying here with Marie. I will never leave her side. Aw. Damn. Wow. Way to smack him too. Let's just smack everybody. That's enough. You're now the rightful ruler of Damsian, so start acting like it. Wow. You owe it to your people and you owe it to your beloved Marie. Your Majesty, my name is Cecil, and I need your help. What? My friend is suffering from desert fever in Kaipu. I need to get the Sand Ruby to save her. Can you help me? What is her name? Rosa. She is very dear to you, isn't she? Like Marie was to me. You can find the Sand Ruby in Elena Cave, which lies to the east. The ruby forms from the fluid that the airline secretes when it lays eggs. Ugh. I wouldn't want to imagine that. It sounds nasty. Anyway, we must cross the shallows with our hovercraft to reach the cape. Ah ho ho ho! After we acquire the Sand Ruby, we can cross the shallows to reach Kaipo. Let us be on our way. Prince Edward joined the party. Okay, I didn't know this was automatic. Goodbye, Marie. I'd rather call her that because my dad's name is Anna. And, it, you know. So, anyway, now welcome, folks, one and all, to our very own first ever crafts in the game. I believe you will find that this is your very first vehicle of choice. And actually, unlike what he said, we can actually go over there anyway. So if you want to, you can actually go back. We actually should go back anyway. We can visit the Antlion Cave in another episode. But for now, let's go back to here. And let's save the game. So look at that level. We need to really get him up. And it's going to take us a lot of grinding. So we're going to get him up now. Between that and Antlion Cave, we should have him pretty much well to go. But we need to get him just a little bit higher than 5 right now. Because if we don't, well, there's going to be certain reasons. I'll go over that later. That's going to be a whole other episode, maybe. Look at that. It comes in handy. But I'll go over more who I don't and don't use ultimately later on. So, because like most games, you get stuck with what you get stuck with. So we're gonna raise his level up pretty high before this, at least up to about because we got to do at least the higher. We'll get more up there, but for right now we got to at least raise him up to 10. Then after that, we're gonna let the Antlion Cave get him up there the rest of the way. The fact that Cecil actually levels up actually means nothing at this point in the game. So I'm just going to tell you that right now. So bear that in mind, because that actually it will help in some cases, but ultimately, yeah, I'll go over that later, as we must. Now, the thing about Edward as well, speaking of Tella and unequipping him, well, you know, there's going to be a certain pattern you're going to notice that I do because of reasons until we get to a certain point in the game. So, even then, there's only going to be, so much. And yeah, I will be playing the next one to the chapter in Final Fantasy IV itself. And I'm not talking about like Final Fantasy V. I mean, yes, the after years. But right now, we're not worried about it, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to quickly run through here. And we'll probably do some more grinding in the next episode. But, yeah. So, and the more higher you have on him on HP, he's going to just like disappear there every time his HP gets really super low. So right now we have so much money, so we're going to go ahead and go in and relax. And it's, dude, thank you. I was going to say, get out of my way. But, thankfully you did. And it's also because I have turbo bolt activated. Good night. And of course we're going to heal up. So, yeah, we're all set, but look at that, level 6, not worthy enough. We're not, we're gonna be leveling up Rydia too, but at this point, it won't make much difference. I mean, it should be leveling up anyway in the Antlion Cave, but and we're just gonna play for just a little bit longer. See, I'm in a location that if I did go for a little bit longer, I could actually upload and get this done, but I also went ahead and uploaded another video that I had to complete for the 10th episode of Final Fantasy V. Even though this is actually before Final Fantasy V, but it was like kind of in a race, but except it really wasn't. So, anyway, like I said, the reason why I'm doing this as well now is because of that. And speaking of as well, I'm only going to be able to do like at least 2 to 3 videos a day, so I'm going to focus on heavily on between this game and another game for the next week. So yeah. So Final Fantasy VII, I'm going to be working on as well, pulling that up there to at least level 20. Once I pull that up there, I can stop. Once I get everything basically up to 20, that's when I can stop. I'm also going to try to before I go to bed, work on 2 games. One of them is going to have to be Mystic Quest because, well, I haven't had a chance to do that one. And the other one's going to be Telltale Destiny. I'll try before I go to sleep, but I'm not making any promises or anything, and I'll try. Depends on how I feel. And I just got through putting Hulu on a pause break because, well, for reasons. Next month, I think it's in May, I had to worry about an extra charge coming out that I just can't really deal with. Anyway, I will see you all in the next episode. And until then, let's go ahead and turn off the speed because otherwise it won't it won't count for what it did again anyway. So anyway, until then, later.